Hello everyone. Today we're going to be going over the daily challenge for Next Station London. I'm joined by Gwladys, who I'll be helping coach.
Hello.
So we can already tell the best score today is 208, so it means we're going to have a lot of long lines and a lot of scoring opportunities. So where would you go with the first pentagon?
Uh, okay, but first I need to look at the objectives. I know that in your video you said that the quickest way to get to tourist sites was like, uh, for example, green triangle towards left circle towards south square. So I suppose that to get to that tourist site, you could do pentagon into square, but I still think it's better to do the pentagon in the central district to start getting going in this area of the map, which will be our main. Uh, well, that's what you did.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. So generally, if you have the chance to go into the center, as long as it's not too crowded in there already, I will take that chance.
Okay. Here I don't know. Like, I always don't know what to do when I have a wild card because there's too many possibilities.
Okay, there is one very obvious answer for me, but just before that, I want to say you can pretty much ignore the objectives. Like at some point, we're going to achieve both of them. You don't need to panic about getting them. Just pretend they're not there. They should not
Yes,
be
but
influencing your decisions early.
I know, but I am a easily stressed out person, so this game is really stressful.
Okay, so there
Um,
are a lot of choices here, and wildcards are probably the hardest ones to place. So, what is your
yes.
main thought?
So, okay, I have different ideas. Either I could go still towards the middle and make my most populated area there. I could go diagonal towards the south west to go to a new district, and potentially when I get a triangle, I get another new district. But I am not a fan of this because towards the right I need a circle or a triangle, and towards the left I would need also a circle and a triangle, so I am not sure. Uh, I think I would still be a bit maybe greedy and go towards southwest.
Southwest, which shape?
The circle.
The circle?
Diagonal to get to a new district. Because I know that I'm still gonna see another circle. I don't know.
So I would say generally we want to be
Mm.
going towards the center instead of away from it. So I
Yeah.
think it's perfectly fine to commit to the middle district as the most populated already, as we already have the Pentagon there.
I agree with that. I just don't know when we start to get to the. Ah, you connect with that. I like that. Okay.
So the
Uh,
reason is you want to be going to the question mark like pretty early because that's your safety net. If you ever have something you'll have to pass, you can just put it on the question mark.
I actually didn't see there was a diagonal there. I was looking at all the lines from the Pentagon.
That purple square to triangle is probably one of the most useful lines that you'll play.
Yeah, I've not seen it. That's why.
And here,
Yes. Sorry, circle. Well, shouldn't we use Pentagon into circle or
which
not?
which one?
I mean, we only have one end that is a pentagon. Ah, sorry. Ah. Mm. So either we could go to the central one to get another station in a central district for a go, or we could get a new district. Hmm. I Knowing myself, I would probably go to the center, but I don't think it's the right idea.
It's
I think the
definitely the
actually
right
right
idea.
idea. Oh, it is?
Yes.
Okay. See, because knowing myself.
Firstly, it crosses the river, so that's just 3 points.
Okay.
Secondly, we can still reach this bottom circle tourist site, which is one of our goals for the purple line, by going triangle to circle. There's no
Yes.
guarantee that happens, but if it doesn't happen, it's not the end of the world. Um,
Okay. Well, I guess. No, but see, I'm already stressed out. I want to get new districts, and we're not gonna get that. If I play like I would play normally, I would just make a new station in my most populated district.
so here there is a couple of interesting choices. We can
Okay.
go to the hexagon tourist site diagonally for a new district. It won't be too disruptive.
I don't like that, but
You
yeah, okay.
don't. The other option is in the center,
Yes,
but
I see it.
our power this round is times 2.
Oh, I can't see that.
You can probably see it in the top left, I guess.
No, I cannot.
Okay, well the power is times 2, which means
I
our
want to
most
put the
populated,
times two on the question mark.
well,
No?
yes, but our most populated district is already going to have one extra station. So
So
I
we
think
need a new district.
we can go to the new district.
Okay.
The thing is, if we get any railroad switch like this, we can just
Okay.
straight up go there to the question mark anyway.
Okay, yes. I like that.
However,
However, well, you want a new district? Do pentagon into triangle? Or
no, because, okay, look, we are guaranteed to get we have a red triangle left. We are guaranteed to go here with the red triangle.
but yeah, there's two pentagons into triangle actually. No, actually you could even do circle into triangle and crossing the river.
Yes, that was my thought.
Which is not an interchange but crosses the river. And the other triangle coming up can be the new district in the top right corner. I don't know.
Yes, that's definitely a possibility. Even though it's not crossing the river, I'm still going to make a new line.
Ah, well, pentagon into triangle in the center
Yes.
to give ourselves more possibilities.
Yes, because if there's a square coming up, I want to be in the center and then go to the question mark.
Yeah,
Okay, and that
so,
circle is
circle.
perfect. That circle is the tourist site we were waiting for.
Circle. All right.
Okay, there's only actually one option here.
Yep. Ah, wild.
Yep, that's very good. So now we can also reach the... Okay, so the reason we go to the pentagon straight above the circle is because we have
Yes.
two squares coming up. So we can go square, square, or if there's only one square, we can just go to the question mark.
Yes.
There's only
Ah,
one, so let's go to the question mark and times 2 it.
yeah. Are the pencil powers always the same for the color? Like
No,
is
they are
times two always
random.
purple? Ah. What are we? We are pink. What's
We
the
are
power?
pink line, and the pink line is the wild card.
Okay. Uh, the wild card. Okay. All right.
So
Pink.
my idea for the pink line is the middle is already pretty crowded.
We do
Most
our most
likely,
populated. Yeah,
yes, most likely the most populated for this will be in pink.
I agree. The right side.
So for that reason, we're just going to go in our most populated region.
Oh, triangle. Oh. That's that's.
Triangle
Oh,
is not ideal.
we could do diagonal though. Down there in the middle. It's not great.
Okay, you're talking that line. We are definitely not doing that because that kills blue.
Ah,
Blue, we would like to go up to the square, ideally.
okay. So I don't see many triangle options there.
Well, this is probably when we're going to use the joker.
Ah, yeah, that's true. We have a wild.
So
Okay.
the idea is I'm going to go from the pink line down to the circle crossing the river.
Okay. Yes, I see.
And that opens up the tourist site, the question mark, as a safety net.
Hmm. Wild. Well, what do we think? No, we don't. Of the square in our most populated area. Uh, so
Possibly. The thing
yeah,
is, we only have. We're not guaranteed to see any more triangles, so I'm actually just
yeah.
tempted to go straight down from the circle.
Okay. So are we panicking now? Like,
No,
we might not get the tourist side?
there's no panicking because we don't need to hit this tourist site.
Oh, circle interchange.
This is. So that's the other thing with railway switches. When you have access to the question mark, you can use any railway switch to get there. So that's probably what the plan is at the moment.
Okay.
Wild. So
Ah,
this would be the ideal time to put it on the triangle because we're not guaranteed to see any triangles left.
yes. I like. I mean, yeah, okay. Oh, well. Well, we cross the river. No, 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 we don't because we can still go south with the triangle. So we should use the pentagon.
Yes.
Or do we go south of the question mark?
Why would we be doing this?
It's just a station in the center we haven't covered.
Okay, so right now you're worrying about the objectives, but you
Always.
don't need to because we're going to cover them all with blue line most likely.
Okay.
And if you go down from the question mark to the square, you are blocking access to the question mark from the blue line.
Mm-hmm.
So
Ah, the pentagon.
even though the equation looks funny at the moment, where 2 times 5 about to be 2 times 6,
Oh,
um,
couldn't we do instead the question mark into the square in the northern area?
that's possible as well, but we are also guaranteed to see another square, so the order doesn't really matter.
That's actually better because if we get a triangle, at least we can go north of
Yes,
that
well, I mean,
triangle.
you can
There
still
we go.
make the same link, but this is just neater.
Yes.
Okay,
Mm.
so we are going to see all the stations this line. So triangle is going straight up.
Yeah.
Our square is going to go from the question mark diagonally
Yeah.
to the square. Our pentagon is probably going to go straight down from the tourist site triangle.
And circle is quite useless.
Circle,
Oh no, we can do square. Do you know there's the question mark into square? It can do square south to circle.
yes, that's probably the best use for it, but it is a wasted station.
I know. But
But
otherwise
actually,
the
we cannot waste a station now. Now we can go straight to circle.
Yeah,
That's risky, because then the pentagon is going to be on the blue station.
I don't like that. I don't like passing.
I think if if we want to reach 208, we have to take some risks. So yes, this could absolutely backfire,
Oh, I really dislike this.
but look at the points from this line. That's a
I know.
maximum 36.
Look at this line I take.
And we got a square, so immediately weren't punished.
How do we get to the... So I know you said square goes straight up, but how do we get that bottom right square?
Well, okay, the power is interchange, so
Ah,
we can
okay.
spend our square there.
All right.
The
Uh,
interchange power is that sorry, the railway switch power is our power, which is very useful
yeah.
because it means we have plenty of options. So we're just going to keep populating the middle here. There is our square. We can visit that quite easily.
All right. Um,
This is
do we
where we're
have to
going to,
interchange already?
yes, we have to railway switch. Well, we don't have to, but we're going to not pass.
Yes.
So we're gonna once again, the third time this game, I think, use railway switch on the question mark.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's good.
Okay, so we've got to look at future options.
I was thinking the circle to the right of the square.
Yes. So the reason that's good is, okay, we've used up both squares, so that doesn't really matter. But if we get another circle, we can go to the right.
Yes.
Any triangle we have can go.
Oh no, that's not the one I was thinking of. I was thinking of the end of the line, I mean, we start with the blue pentagon and there's this diagonal towards the square.
Okay,
Eh,
that's gonna be our. We can use circle or triangle to get there.
Yes.
Only need one of them, and it's going to be the end of that line. So that's like the
Ah,
least important thing to prioritize.
okay. I thought the circle was gonna go there, that's why, and then you drew the line. That's why. Okay.
Here we're just going to take the opportunity to go up from the circle to the square.
Yeah.
It's a new district and it gives us another option to use a triangle. We may see two more triangles. Another switch. Circle.
It's pretty good. I
So
would,
we need new districts,
I agree.
but
I
not
would,
that badly.
uh, uh, um, sorry. Are we gonna get the square? No, no, probably not, unless we have the blue wild. I was thinking, well, I mean, I think the most obvious one was probably that central circle into the pink circle, but um, I was thinking if we want to risk it and maybe get the blue wild, we could go in the center from the blue square diagonal south into the circle and hope for a while to connect it to the purple square into the new district.
We can do that anyway.
Ah, we
So
can.
with the triangle, we're already guaranteed to. Okay, let me think. No, I think the safe play here is go from the square to the circle. Uh,
Which one? Because that's I see
I'll
two
just
of
make the
them.
move.
Ah,
I think that's the safest play because
but my thing would have paid off. Damn it! We would have had a new district and
The
a
thing is,
connected
okay,
line.
from the square at the very top of the map, we can already reach a new district with a triangle anyway.
Yeah, but there would have been another new district as well. It would have been 6.
I think there are still possibilities of reaching 6.
Okay.
Oh no, there's 2 triangles left, so there are not.
But do you see what I was talking
Yes,
about?
I see your move. It would have been fine, but you can't rely on a wild card showing up. Even though we know the score is 208 and there probably is going to be full lines every game, every round. Okay, so we're not guaranteed to see both triangles, so we're going to go to one of the triangles.
What do we have coming up? Oh, okay.
We are seeing both.
What Alice? Beautiful girl. Oh, but there we are.
So we can still connect. It's a wasted station here, but we can still connect it to get an interchange bonus. Okay,
Circle. What are we?
we are green and our power is to visit a shape a second time. So,
Well, draw 2 lines.
yes.
Okay.
The thinking here is the only region with the most space is the purple starting region. So that's
Mm-hmm.
probably where we're going to end up as most populated. And we can just put all our eggs in that basket. And the power would be good to use on squares, obviously, because there are 3 squares in this region.
Let's see.
We're just going to keep filling this up.
Circle. Where is circle? Oh, here. Okay. Is there only the south one? I don't think I can see.
There is only the south one, and it looks a bit weird, but I think we're going to do it.
I think that's fine because we have the double line. Like that.
We have the double line, but we don't particularly want to use it yet. We definitely reached the tourist site for the last tourist site.
Yeah, of course.
I think we hold off from using it at the moment. Maybe when we get the other square we can use it. This
That's good.
pentagon is going straight down.
Yes, it crosses the river.
Okay,
Wild.
wild.
Well, we uh not a fan. It's a wasted station.
Yes, anything we do is a wasted station, so we're going to go up to the square, at
I
least.
agree.
Sorry, going to the corner is not a wasted station, but it's also blocking the line.
Okay, that's not bad. Oh, otherwise, instead of going towards the square. No, we want to go to the square. Yeah, don't mind me. I was gonna say maybe go to the Pentagon to get a new district and a interchange bonus point, but I think then it blocks us.
It will, so we can safely go to the square.
Yeah.
I'm not going to use the power because that completely blocks the line.
Triangle.
That's unfortunate, that has to be a pass. And there's only a square left.
Hmm.
And it is a
Interchange.
switch. So we can do two squares here, can we?
Um, um, quite
We
crappy.
can only do one that's meaningful.
Yes. Oh, oh, it's a useless one. Um,
Okay, that's the end of the game. 199. Not
oh,
quite the highest, but it's not a bad score. Where does it put us? Equals second.
ooh, only that.
That's still, I'll still take that. It was a bit of a mess up at the end, but very good. Well, did you learn anything?
I mean, I know that you play more like risky than me. That I'm just too stressed out when I play this game. I know your playstyle is more like chill out, like, but it's not me.
Well, you'll see we did manage to finish both objectives without stressing about them quite easily.
I know. But it makes me panic, and I don't like to skip objectives, even if it's like the crappy 13 different districts. It hurts me and my feelings if I have to completely ignore it.
Well, we have no intention of skipping these, but they're
Yes, of
just
course.
things we're going to achieve throughout the game anyway. It's not something you have to rush in line to. Like, we will
Yeah.
achieve these throughout the game.